What's up, Goobies? Ooh, what's up? I had to work extra today, and I was thinking, oh man, that's gonna kill my desire to stream. Here I am. I'll be right back. Anyways, I'm still enjoying Diablo, so we'll play that, and then I'm getting more open to do whatever you guys want to see. So it's just a filler thing for me, and also why seriously, it's just the most fun I've ever had with Diablo, and I look forward to it every day, literally. I just played CS and I won 2 games. Smiley face. I have to work more again tomorrow, which is going to be awful, but we can do a longer stream tomorrow. And hopefully that will cure me. Taoist Namse. Does it Taoist Namse? I apologize. I played a smidge yesterday. I think I just farmed gems and stuff, but I was trying to just farm stuff because Paragon levels, I mean, they're nice. I'm 270 and it's so negligible. You know what I mean? I just gotta think. So I don't know if I upgraded this yet. Obviously, this is not transfigured. I spent some time doing some transfigures because I farmed some bosses, and I did get gem strength on something, but I haven't decided if I want it. Take a look at this. So if I put a ruby in here, it's 53, or not an emerald, sorry, it's 53, right? And I have a 46 and a 15x damage multiplier on my current one. I also messed up and didn't max roll the thingy there. So it's just, if you compare it, I'm getting I'm getting 29 extra damage with the poison, but I have 43 missing from my affixes between 1546 versus 18 all damage, and then I'm missing 6 from my unique roll. So it's 49 damage on the one I have now versus 29. So even though we got gem strength, it's not good. Does that make sense? Which was super sad.
Here's what remains.
When do I start my ASMR streams? Am I accidentally ASMRing right now? I'm so sorry. I also got another mythic, and I was gonna try and pivot to cold instead of poison and just see what it's like. One reason I'm using poison is so we can have a reason for our emeralds. But if you look at this, do you know how many emeralds I need? It's insane. But if I do cold, all of these 4 slots here pivot to sapphires. And sapphires are what the warlock uses. You know what I mean? So I didn't know. I didn't know what to go. The thing that's irritating me about the poison build is I think that I just don't have enough damage quite yet. But it's also like decent damage, but it's slow. So when I'm doing like Infernal Hordes, it's super slow. But I know I need some upgrades, right? Like I still need, I don't even remember what talisman, but I still need the Tybalts in the pant, okay? Still haven't done that. I also have this crappy ring, which has crit chance on it and attack speed, instead of these. Ideally, I think you want poison, damage over time, vulnerable, and you want a greater affix on the damage over time. So, my jewelry, my amulet isn't bad, but the other jewelry sucks. The amulet sucks because of indestructible. There are just mid things going on, right? This is one of the best bows I've ever seen. If only it had freaking gem strength. If this had gem strength, it would unironically be the best bow in the game. The best eagle horn in the game. And I'm dead serious. Look at those freaking rolls. That's nutty. NUDDY. But yeah, still figuring it out, and I'm also just like so hesitant to do gem farming. Yeah, anyways, I think we're just gonna roll. Probably roll out some of the actually,
where do we strike?
can I like do a nightmare dungeon? Oh, I have one going. Never mind. I was gonna do a war plan with a nightmare dungeon to start with, but we need the Forgotten Wisdom. Also, the ASMR streams, I don't think will ever happen. Silly Billy. My voice has been dying, and I think it's because since summer started, sorry, I got locked into a mode. Since summer started, I don't think I've been drinking enough water, and I wasn't even aware of that. I chug water all the time, and it's just, my job is so exhausting. It like eats me alive. And I don't really understand the depth of it until I see some of these minor, like, physical effects. Why are we awing? Because you wanted the ASMR stream. I mean, I just need to move my mic further away, to be honest. It was super close. My bad. I was watching Crip's PoE 2 videos today. Oh my lord, it's so hype. I've had this weird thing going on in my head where, like, something in my brain shifted. And there's like a sort of novelty to things that I didn't have before. I don't know how else to describe it. Like certain things have a different flavor to them, like different depth, different in the moment tone. You know what I mean? Anyways, the reason I bring that up because I was talking about PoE is for some reason I like just now noticed because of that. PoE is a gorgeous game. Like it's visually gorgeous. And this game is too, I'll be honest. So is this game. I'm not playing on the max settings, but it's just when you play games, sometimes your brain optimizes itself into like mechanics. You know what I mean? And very slight visual cues. Like let's say that when things are vulnerable, they have the purple around their health bar. That's like a slight visual cue, but you're not noticing like the grittiness of the red or something, you know? Apply that to a bunch of different stuff. But PoE 2, like, it just looks so awesome. I think one reason I feel that way is because I'm watching the gameplay without thinking about the mechanics. And it's just pure visuals. Summer seems to be like heat trauma. Yeah. No, I agree. I'm definitely not a summer person. I think about it because my sister was like, I want to move. And I want to go somewhere hot and like more tropical. And I was thinking, like, what compelled her? And I put myself in her shoes and I was like, oh, hell no, I could never do that. Like, ever. The desert is, I don't think it's even shallow. I think Diablo looks pretty good. But PoE does have a certain tone. And I'm not just talking about the environment. The environment's cool. PoE has a repetitive tone in the environment as well.
It is done.
But I think that's a point when you're playing an ARPG about too much discernment and clutter. Maybe we'll get Tibalt's. Nope. But like what was standing out to me, that's nice. What was standing out to me in PoE was like the skills and the animations and like the way the characters looked. And I don't know why. It sprung this weird new novel sensation in my mind, which is so silly. I don't know, I feel like PoE has had a glitter to it on their gold. Diablo's gold, no glitter. Yeah. Well, I agree, dude. Diablo gold is kind of terrible. I know what you mean. But PoE also has like the currencies, right? And they have such a special thing to them. But I wasn't even talking about that. I noticed it with silly things when I was watching like Dota 2 as well. Have you ever really noticed how beautiful Dota is? I know it's really weird, but when you play Dota, you don't think about that. You don't immerse yourself in that at all. You just think about locations and mechanics and pacing and yeah, you optimize the environment into something strange. It's hard for me to put a word to it, but you do this with every game. You sort of optimize what you're looking at without any depth. It's interesting. Oh, the metaphorical. Okay, yeah. I think the best way to explain it for PoE when I'm thinking about it is like, it's like detail in a different, oh man, let me think. I gotta let that thought cook a little. There is a sort of detail to it that piques my intrigue, you know what I mean? I wasn't managing my ult well. That sucks. You don't pay attention to mechanics unless it starts to gray. Oh, really? For me, my brain optimizes the crap out of everything I play. Unless it's like a single player game where I can sit in the world and get immersed, like Half-Life or Fallout or something. But if I'm playing like this, CS, Dota, my brain definitely optimizes the visuals into like, it's hard for me to put it to a word, but like, I just don't have an intrigue in the raw visuals as much. It's purely like very, very quick thinking of mechanics. And very quick thinking of recognizing what's on the screen. Like, there's an enemy there. There's a head there. There's a potion there. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking that's a red potion that's shaped like a circle, you know? My brain just says potion. That's pretty close to how I can describe the intrigue levels. There's obviously more intrigue in the depthy direction. Because everything has like infinite layers to it, but... Did I not finish that spirit thing? Oh, when I say optimize, I don't mean like I'm min-maxing it like intellectually. I'm fully talking about subconscious processes. Where your brain will naturally leave details out because they're not useful to the goal. And the best way I can say that is my brain hasn't been doing that lately, when usually it does with everything. And it's like this strange little beauty has certain things have beauty marks on it I've never seen before, and they feel more meaningful to me.
I have devoured many.
Which is nutty.
How will you?
I have become your prey.
I don't know why I haven't gotten a mythic tribute in a long time. Should we do an Infernal Hordes by ourselves? Let's try it. We haven't done one by ourselves in a while. I just think about it because with a group it can be kind of easier. We're gonna do a 6 round. If you don't know this, if you use your compass, it does a 10 wave, and if you just drive why, where is it? I can never remember. Why did it spawn me there? Am I letting my guard down more? If I had to like try and attempt to say why, I'll tell you, I really don't know why it's happening, but if I had to attempt, it's because I am so exhausted and burnt out, and emotionally and mentally and like spiritually. And I've been saying that for months, but every time a new month comes, I find a new layer of it being true. The point of what I'm saying is I think my brain is like turning certain systems off, or I don't know, reshifting them. It's probably slowing down on purpose, against my will, you know what I mean? Which is interesting. If I had to guess. But the thing is, I don't feel like cognitively slower. I just feel like I'm not caring about as much. Which lets me care about little things more. It's like a go wide or go tall situation. See, the AoE on this can be kind of buns. Especially in this area where there's not a lot of walls to bounce off of. Hyper vigilance? Yeah, a little bit.
You fight to live.
Yeah, true. Turning off certain systems can be a blessing. And I think that it's not like some of those systems are needed, but I've been in survival mode for like way too long. I'll be honest. Stress survival mode, which puts your brain into a different situation and turns on some systems that don't normally stay on. So maybe those are turning off, I hope. Two masses on a start. Yeah, this is fine. I hate soul spiders. Luckily it's been spawning like hella mats. The laugh? Did I laugh wrongly? Also when Hellborn one spawn. Damn, those are both good, but this one's probably better. It sucks that the Chaos Wave event is gone. It truly made this mode so fun. The thing about switching to cold is I'd have to redo the whole Paragon, which... No! The reason the attack speed ramps up is you gain attack speed when you do damage over time to 60. The first few attacks are so slow. Not a single Chaos Wave. This is insane. Oh, in-game? Yeah, the council. I don't remember his name. When this event started, I didn't play the game. Which sucks. I've only played this game for 4 seasons total. Crazy to think about. I didn't even know this. I thought when the fire starts, that's when Aether Lord is here, but I didn't see him. Not a single chaos wave. I mean, the rolls weren't that bad, but unfortunate. We got him! Yeah, we got him! I did not mean to do that. Oh well. This little set charm chest, pretty good. I've gotten a lot of mythic seals from it. I've gotten more mythic seals from that little chest than from Mephisto, which is nutty. Who up nuttying? Why are we screaming? Why are you screaming? Alright, I want a quick pit stop. Life, poison. Oh god. That's a bro for me. So on the ring, we're looking for two things. We're looking for our cold rings, which are crit. And we're also looking for damage over time ones, which we currently have for replacements. So I think rings are our next big focus.
Mainlander, what I'll be here, swinging away.
The sound the guy made when he died? The boss? I don't know where we're at. I think let's do this. We might, I think with everything I have, I could probably push like 120, but my glyphs aren't that high and we can do this fast. This build was meant for pit, by the way. I can tell. T13 when? I mean, technically right now, this is technically T13, if you want to go by pit tiers. Which would mean we could probably do T14, which is 120 if we want. I got the different things that spawn like Koron's flesh and stuff. It's been interesting. Something is wrong. For a moment there, I feel like my ult wasn't working. I used to spam dash a lot to generate ferocity, but for some reason I just generate max ferocity all the time. This consumes half of my ferocity stats, so I don't know how that's working. How many torments are in D4? 12. There's 12. But after your first character, in my opinion, there's only 3. Because you go from pretty much T5 to T10 and then to T12. Every time I've leveled a different character. Because of Paragon and because XP boosts with the rewards. I'm missing blood? It's the first time I've seen rewards. That's cool though. Oh man. You see my health just drop? I had no idea it was doing that. It was vibrating me. I hope we get some upgrades or something today. Truly. Time to go kill some bosses. Time to kill a boss. Dude, I already finished another Whisper. We started the stream with a Whisper completion. Grew up whispering till completion. On Dario. I didn't know what boss I was fighting for a second. Did that attack speed ramp up time? Yikes. I don't think there's any loot we want from them. Also, you know what I noticed? I don't know if this is a bias, but every time I do a boss or a war plan and not just farming them back to back, I get better loot. Almost every time. And I'm not sure if that's because of the activities. I don't know why I can't do that. The only thing I have are the Nemesis layers. So all of my lair bosses are just for the Nemesis. It's not even like somehow get better loot from the chest. Makes no sense. I'm not wearing my cross because I took a shower. I just noticed. Don't read into that. Y'all remember when the oh man, is it the press secretary? I don't remember her name. The blonde girl, whatever. I don't remember her name. But whenever she was talking about the Epstein files and like started to cover it up, it was one of the first times she didn't wear a cross. Y'all remember that? Hilarious. The one boss I need to farm a ton of is Varshan. Oh, kind of buns, dude. Actually, holy moly. That's hilarious. Hilarious. This is basically like the exact glove that we need. Except that doesn't have a greater affix on the poison damage. Has a greater affix on penetrating shots. We might as well mess with it. That's really funny. We did that war plan so fast. Super fast. I was thinking about what the likelihood of me... I got a mythic seal from Tyrael. I've been getting a lot of those lately. Like they changed the drop rate. Actually nutty. God, it's always the bad one. I get so many of the bad one. I have 3 now. I wonder if there is a build that utilizes that charm. Probably bad. Alright, cool. We did that super fast.
What do you think?
Awesome. Just kidding. I've been streaming for 40 minutes. I did not even notice. God damn. Frustrating. I truly can't wait for tomorrow. Just so I can go to bed and not think about working. I don't know why I'm like doing a little cleanup, but habit. This is why I'll never be like a race ARPG player.
Step up to my anvil.
I just have too much OCD. Can you even... You can only chaotic, right? I'd have to focus reroll. Oh, man. That would suck. We'd have to get really lucky. Let's just try it. So we'll keep the pen. What we do there is so you don't reroll it. We'll have to do a focus reroll on offensive. And it has to hit the fizz. And it has to change it to poison damage. Missed. Vuln crit. Cold Vuln crit. Penetrating. Interesting. We might save it for the cold build, I guess. It's not bad. The crit and the Vuln, they're both really low rolls. We'll sit on it though. We're not gonna switch to the cold variant for a very long time anyways. I mean, I'm doing the poison one and I still haven't gotten a Tybalt. It's taking me a billion years. I have 7? Nice. Let's try and get one right now. Wrong. I think Shrouded Gift is what we need for the cold build though. Temerity. Death's Pavane. These suck. We'll keep that though. Why do I have those? Other Hands of the World Breaker. I'm kind of rolling the Warlock out of my mind on accident. Alright, let's just hop into another so we can keep our XP buff going. Bust. Weapons. I decided I'm gonna roll 3 times to try and get the mythic every single time. We'll just do this. Double Nightmare Dungeon, kinda
May the light go
It's fine
with
though.
you.
It is done.
Rings. Yikes.
You know where to
Onto
find
a
me.
pit. Right? That's what we're doing. I don't know why it wasn't highlighted. 113 seems to be kind of a sweet spot for speed. Oh, I'm not picking up the stupid Kong's flash. My bad. I'm so not used to that. My lord, I was managing my ult. Oh my, I'm lagging. Holy cow, did you see how bad that lag spike was? I was wondering what was going on when I wasn't casting my ult. Things weren't getting vulnerable, and I was like, what?
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Yo, it's kind of still happening. What's going on with the servers right now? One of my favorite dungeons. Oh yeah, it's being so rubber bandy right now. Like 300 ping sensations. All magic nodes. I'll just evenly distribute. I don't... Maybe when we get to like higher or lower success chances, we'll just skip these two. Seeing the damage increases. A hail tad. I'm gonna grab some liquid. I'm gonna make. Go, everybody. Oh, I don't have any sparkling ice. Is the non-caffeinated ones. And I'm not drinking a caffeinated one this late. I'm a good boy. My old loop filter on, and I hope it's not like screwing me too much, but it's the one I use for the pally. And I realized when I was looking at it, it's kind of a universal loop filter. I just never trust if it actually works with the display codecs upgrades. I never know if it actually works. I don't actually know if we can tank this. I've never done one of these for road. seems fine. Even when we tank a meteor hits. Yeah, that was cake. Ain't no one. Where's all the enemies? I just realized the Helltide's gone. I just noticed. Oh my god, that is miserable. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I was noticing that cinders or whatever. Yeah, the cinders were in trophy. Then it clicked that the world looked different. Oh my lord. The misery. That's insane. What am I gonna do now? I guess we'll go farm Varshan until Helltide comes back. Very sad. Truly. I don't know what was going on there. I couldn't find the hole. Oh my lord, really? I think the way to do it is to stack Ferocity first. I might speed it up a smidge. Yes. I don't know why that was so much loot, actually. Nemesis layer first try. Hell yeah. Maybe we'll go the distance. I've never gotten more than one Nemesis layer ever. The portal would have spawned by now, right? I'm encumbered already. I don't remember. Can you TP back here? You can, right? It's just that the portal will disappear if you TP out. For entering it. Oh man. Kinda unbelievable. You got one eagle horn? Unbelievable that we got only one portal. Sad. And I'm still sad that Helltide ended. Holy moly. I think I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna roll any uniques except for this character for a long time. Or I would keep those gloves. Poison crit. Wow. It's honestly not bad. It could go either way, I guess. Like if it gets gem strength in it, I guess we could use it for this build or the cold one. Let's just get it rolled while we wait. Guess I wouldn't know. Huh. Because if you... I guess we just do it first then. I don't know. I'd have to pick. I think we try it for the cold build. Even with the poison damage multiplier. There's also no dex. The reason I'm hesitating is because when you're doing poison, you want imbuement potency. And when you're doing cold, you want crit damage. And when I transfigure, it's going to lock one of those in. But there's a chance that we get gem strength without it locking it in. So we're just going to cook this up for no reason, basically, and then we're going to transfigure it. Well. What did it do? Did it star the weapon damage and that was it? Yikes. That's a miss. I didn't even know what it did. Oh, I have a couple of eagle horns. I have an eagle horn that wasn't manipulated. What am I doing? Taxi. And it's unmodified. How to get those organized. We also need more of these. That's kind of what I like about this build is there's two halves and I can utilize mythics more often. Is the hell tied up? Yeah. That's so embarrassing.
Sometimes hell finds you. Sometimes you find hell.
I couldn't find the plant. When I think about Diablo, sometimes I miss when the game came out and playing the campaign for the first time. That truly was like awesome. Could you imagine being unemployed and doing that? Some people are blessed. I love being unstoppable. That's one huge perk about this build. What if they re-release Diablo 4 and then the same release schedule with the most recent expansion? What do you mean? Like, They made the same game. Wait, what? Re-released it, yeah. The same schedule. Base game, then Lilith and Ball with this song. Isn't that what already exists in the game? I'm confused. Like they would just make people restart for one season? Yo. We haven't seen Worm in a long time. Re-release the main game, and then re-release the expansions. Is that what you're saying?
You saved my life.
How did WoW do that? Because if you re-release just the base game, that seems like just worse. You know what I mean? Like right now, the way the game is the best it's ever been. In every way. Holy moly. That's so many worms. That made us level. They did it because it's different. So they remade the game basically. But because it's WoW and like a live service, they called it early re-release. What am I doing? Why do I have so many cinders and I'm kind of just chilling? Autopiloting. I usually love cilantro, by the way, and I had cilantro with my dinner, just raw. I never minded it in the past. But mixing it, I had taquitos and milk and salsa. And after all of that, eating cilantro was disgusting. It was insane. Main game is bad. They removed war from Warcraft and called it World of Craft. That is so funny. I thought WoW also got better with, like, I don't remember how the expansions were, but was it Wrath of the Lich King and then Cataclysm? I thought that the game got better with Wrath and then it went downhill after that. But I don't know anything and I didn't really play it. So wouldn't you not want to get rid of Wrath? You know what I mean? That's fine. We need rings, so I hope that's a ring one. It was amulets, so of course. Let's just spend the rest of these. That's when they realize they can equalize every class and remove identity. Like, you liked it when certain classes were OP, or you mean like they equalized as in every class had like a move spell and every class had a ultimate? You know what I mean? So if you want to understand where everything just seems like everyone can do everything and nothing is special. And what makes classes special? Truly. To me, it's like the roleplay, and that's it. I think everyone wants their class to be good. So that makes sense to make it egalitarian.
Be ready.
So then what do you do as a dev? You just make the visuals and the roleplay of things, I guess. I guess you have to make them signature in some way. That's it. Every class heals, every class stuns. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think that every class should do those things. They need to fill a niche, yeah. Oh, I didn't even see the boss. But I want a priest to tank or a priest to heal. Heal, obviously. But are priests like the best tank in the game now or something? Yeah, let's just circle this. Seems like fun. It's just an example, yeah. Okay. No, I agree with that 100%. Especially, I guess, with WoW and like MMOs, where there are roles. It's like making Team Fortress 2. Every class has like the same output in battle or something. Which would be silly. But in Diablo, I think it's different, obviously. Because most of the time people are playing by themselves. Although I heard in Diablo there's the Aura Paladin build for just being like a support and buffing your team's resists, armor, attack speed. And I heard that it is pretty good. Everyone should not be able to tank, yeah. That's silly. There were no Q spells and abilities that everyone could use when everyone has one of everything. So then what does the skill come down to? Like, I pressed my button faster than you? Is that it? Nothing there looking promising. I think the attuned is the good one, right? That's like the best loot we got there. No, it's the enhanced. We need enhanced. Not attuned. Attuned. Yeah, basically, just really. Or being able to foresight and technically push them out or wait them out. That's silly. It does become... I noticed that with the gaming though, like things just entropy into sameness. Every game does that. It makes you think like, was live service a mistake? Can be profitable, and I know that people like it, but I notice that when things are live service, people become like giga entitled, and like abusive to the devs every time. And the devs are just like, oh yeah, now this is our job to feed you forever. Bro, I just don't think that's how a relationship with a game should work as a dev or as a consumer, in my opinion. And they've all fallen for that trap at this point. Beam skills have a chance, 100% chance to deal 240% increased damage. That doesn't seem too bad. Probably isn't a good modifier though, right? I don't know where you'd squeeze it in, maybe on a dagger. Let's just transform these. Get them out of the way. Oh my lord. I don't know why it's so hard to get a Tybalt's. I don't even know the charm I'm supposed to be using instead.
Step up to my anvil.
5 string. It's out of range. I don't remember what I was working on with this. Strength node there. There's only one strength node left, right? And that would cost me 2 points. I don't know if I like that. Damage to distant. This one is int. I think I rounded this out. I think everything is rounded out except for that one strength node. This one's int. Yeah, it's rounded. And then these two, we don't need anything. I mean, I think we just put it on a filler blue node right now. Don't know what. Probably imbued damage. I don't know why that's not rounded out. Liz has been shitting on the player base since Activision took him over. Yeah, and then they got double shit on with Microsoft, right? Did I see the interview with ex-BlizzDev and Lex Friedman? No, I didn't. I think I remember seeing clips though. But it's been like a couple months, right? Bro had to make sure WoW made a specific amount of money or the people were going to get laid off, and the CFO at the time was like, it's going to be your fault. That's the atmosphere that Blizz employees had to go through, I think is what you mean. And had the players by their wallet, yeah. I mean... yeah. That's a big topic to get into if you think about it, because then you're going to go down the rabbit hole of like, you know, shareholders and public corporations and people who have those jobs who are there to make money for a company and to just constantly churn out profit. And then you start to realize, oh,
See what it is.
is that a capitalist issue? You know what I mean? That's a big rabbit hole to go down. Remember when they had that conversation about corporations being people? And then no one ever talks about it ever again?
I'm being followed.
If the employees are going through it, it's reflected on the gameplay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially when a video game is supposed to be a sort of art. People who originally made WoW probably didn't do it to make money. They did it to make a vision of what something would be on a grand scale that would be fun and immersive. More complicated thoughts, you know? And of course it makes sense to make money to run a server for that kind of thing. But I don't think it's bad to want to make money either. I feel like if a game has cool things and that's cool and you want, you know, it's good to give them money. Like Path of Exile or something. Or even this game, there's cool cosmetics I don't mind spending money on. Or like all the people who really like Fortnite. And they don't think Fortnite is greedy. Fortnite is greedy, but they're looking at it as like, these are fun skins to have. To represent whatever I want. I'm guessing WoW is probably not like that though. They probably do shit on the consumer a lot more. Fortnite is a different ballpark, yeah. But my point though was that I think having a game make tons of money it's possible to make that not a bad thing. Like Counter-Strike too, it's fun. I don't care. And I'd rather Valve have money than other people anyways, other corporations. Dead serious. At this point, Valve needs to make their own hardware manufacturing facility to save all of gaming. At first, Gabe was like, "Oh, we're gonna save gamers from Microsoft," and then he's like, "Oh, now we need to save them from OpenAI and AWS." That's the wrong one. The last one failed. Oh, I don't even have a good one on me. I don't. I don't think gamers can be saved from anything because they don't look at anti-consumer practices in the correct light. Well, there's a lot of money going into shaping the way Gen Z was going to be. A lot.
That's it for that piece.
I guess, and millennials too. But I think that the effort was much easier for Gen Z. apologist. Like they're apologizing to who? For what action?
Set a finger on this. I add it to my collection.
Why is my penetrating shot projectile going through the anti-projectile bubble and killing the elite?
We have caught 4 stags, 6 does, 10.
got separated. My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
Look at that, projectile goes right through the bubbles.
I can't take any more.
It's fun, and then spends 1,500. I mean, I personally don't see anything wrong with that. As long as you're not being excessive, right? If you're taking out loans and you're living below your means in some way. I don't see anything wrong with that. Justification is a better term. They're really just fun-playing games that are designed to separate people from their wallet. I mean, and their lives that capture their attention. But I don't know, video games are fun. They're one of the best parts about life.
Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead.
I don't think it's just about supporting the company either. But I guess what I meant in that context earlier was I'd rather vote for Valve's success than other people. So it feels better to give them money. But in the end, if something is cool and I enjoy playing it, I'll spend money on it. That conviction chest is actually pretty good. On gacha, shouldn't those items be in the game, or do you have to gamble on them? No, 100%. That's the toxicity, for sure. Because your progression in the game becomes how much money you can invest into the game. That is so toxic. Okay. And everybody knows it. And it's definitely like in the same vein as a gambling addiction of it being a psychological warping that hooks you in and keeps you there. And that is terrible.
Pity to break another's work.
But in Diablo, you don't do that. You buy cool skins on the shop. And to be honest, you get a lot of cooler ones for free. So. And like CS. In Counter-Strike, you buy skins at do really nothing. They make the game a little bit more fun and feel cool and makes you feel special. You know what I mean? Grew up feeling special.
Hail victory, and many more to come.
Damn, that was crappy. We went from him giving me a mythic seal to 2 legendaries and opals.
Oh, look what the tide was. Nice. Hey, terrible. It's worth something. Not much, but something.
Life on the hit. Those are all bad.
That's it, back to it then.
For 1150, I think we just sit on that for a little. Maybe we should drop to like 1k.
And it's worth something. Not much, but
That's an
something.
upgrade. Heck yeah. That's what you're getting at? No, I 100% agree. There is a toxicity there. And like it's getting worse.
Be interesting.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember the exact thing I heard about
Ancients. watch
how
over
people
this
should be
one.
pivoting to making video games because the medium is a way to capture better, basically. Capture people's wallets and attention and even their like values.
Oh, it is a waitress, isn't it?
Haven't we been seeing a lot of those lately? You know what I mean? Well, being captured by values in video games. And it can be like a sort of affirmation, you know? Which is nutty, because video games are expressive. Because you're interacting with something directly that is not you, and you're putting yourself in that thing's shoes. And that's fun. But that can be abused, for sure.
Yes. Let's reconsider.
Damn. Double. We could get a. No, we could get a double XP. Let's do an Undercity, a boss, Eltide, Undercity. Heck yeah. My XP buff is gone. It takes so long to level now. Holy moly. 270 is nuts. I heard that halfway is like 280. So everything after 280 is an insane amount of XP. I'm sure there's ways people have been abusing XP. I've seen one person at 300, so there's gotta be a way that people were abusing it. Probably with those maggots. I don't know how to get the maggots to spawn a lot, but if you could, that'd be the best way to do it. No pipe. That one mob didn't die. Yeah, 300 is a long grind. I don't know how far you got in PoE, but in PoE, from 90 to 100 is insane. It's insane. Yeah, I think cosmetic is the line for real though, by the way. I've played games where you bought stuff that wasn't just cosmetic and Yeah, definitely a lesson. And really, you're doing it for like clout almost every time. Cosmetic or not. Like Diablo Immortal, think about it, how much money people spent on those gems. They're not doing it just because they like being strong in the game. They're doing it to show off. Which is pure pride sin, you know? Hell yeah, who up sinning? I didn't get any tricksters. I swear I'm only getting like one trickster freaking Undercity, and even then it's not every time, which is crazy. This is a rune one. I don't even know what to do with runes at this point. I got too many. Guess I could craft the mythics, right? This game is so fun. Alright, we're doing a boss. I think on Saturday morning I'll probably try to spend 4 hours doing a gem grind as like a final stride, so I don't have to do it again. Why did I do it? Out of habit, I started the boss again. Because every time I do a boss, it's like a farm. That's so funny. It's never just one, but we actually only do need to do once. Back to the pit we go. Nothing good. I hope you all get married and have love that lasts forever. Very soon.
It is done.
Two-handed? I don't need boots. It's like the one thing I don't need, I'll be honest. We could get a better transfigure on it. Cooldown reduction is kind of blech. It's basically useless. Boom 4 bows. Give me a boom, dude. Oh man. I don't know what charm we're looking for. I need to replace the Tybalt's charm for a damage one, and I don't know which one it is. I don't know which ones are out there. For a second I thought we were doing like a nightmare dungeon, so I was just gonna go super fast, but everything takes like 2 or 3 hits. Not just one. You can stop at 5 or 6 stores. Or you can stop at just 1. Or just 1. Now you can stop at 5 or 6 stores. Or you can just stop at 1. Give me 4 Kachows. like cars. Like Lightning McQueen. Cheer. That's what Lightning McQueen would say if he was transitioning to something. Or just switched sides in any fashion. Oh, finally. Did that just give me gold? I don't even know what that did. It just gave me gold, right? That's kind of fun. You slowly collect pieces of Koron or whatever, and then you find the little random chests at some of these pits, and it gives you random stuff. This season is the most I've ever played Diablo, by the way. Like, it still is not boring for me. Did you hit me with a Dandy emote? That's crazy. In current year, we're repping Dandy? Holy moly. Darn. Oh, darn. New phone, who dis?
Stranger.
I didn't even notice it. The maggots spawn. That's crazy. Is this the same hell type we were doing? What? Did somehow a maggot spawn? No way, right? Would it be better to go the opposite direction? Because you're always interacting with them in the minimal amount of time, but way less effort. No, don't kill me. I'm gonna... No, it's lagging. Oh, God. Thank God it didn't die. I would have been so pissed. The stream doesn't lag when that happens, right? Or does it? You can see my lag. We should skedad. Oh my. We love maggots. I only want unique pants anyways, and I only want one unique pant. Oh my god. Why are there so many maggots? Insane. Please be a ring chest. Damn. Was that never claimed ever? Holy moly. I guess we're staying in the Helltide a little bit longer. I'm gonna get alerted very soon. No ult. Why? Oh hell yeah. We've gotten more XP this Helltide than any other event we've done. Damn, now we need to spend these. Let's go here first. Hopefully we can just run. Gelatinous. Holy moly. Don't think you touch me. I'm never gonna get out of this Helltide. No, we'll go here. Where the heck is the room? Oh my god. More maggots. This is the best Helltide location I've ever seen. Whenever the Helltide is here, it's amazing. I'm not doing that. Helltide recedes in 5 minutes. It's gonna force us to end it. Damn it. Damn it. It's always these freaking weapons. Chests. Was that Zubo? I heard him do is like a slight guttural noise. That was silly. Okay, we have 10. Thank God. I'm actually out of here. Boom. Oh, I need to get rid of that. Items. Probably just swap some of these. Lightning resist. Get out of here.
I appreciate that.
Someone feeling grateful. Bye.
Taken apart. Melted down.
Let's get this Undercity out of here. Please don't be a rune one left. Ancestral legendary armaments, hell yeah. Expensive. Gosh, I don't know why it's taking me so long to get that aspect upgraded for the gloves. Boom. Only one prankster. Two pranksters? Yo! That's the most pranksters I've ever seen. I've only ever gotten one, man, that. I guess it's a bird. Was that another one? There's another one right there, holy moly. Like, without starting one base. So what, we get 4 bonus chests? I think it was 4. Yeah, something like that. Was it only 3? No, it's 4. No, it's 4 total chests. So I only got 3 bonus. Must have hallucinated one. Darn. Dang, it's already 9. Dang it. Never have anything good around here. Thanks. Life armor dex. Who puts that on their rings? Damage over time and cold.
Step up to my anvil.
No upgrades. Damn, all of that work for like nothing. It's not like we got bad things too, it's just
This should be interesting.
it seems really hard for me to get upgrades. Even like basic ones, like just greater affix stuff. What are we doing here? Bosses have a chance to Now we do the treasure breach one for sure. Go down the blue path for the last 3. The conviction chest has been worth it for sure. Alright, let's roll these. Buns. 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 Armor with survival though. We need sightless. Kind of bonds. Maybe we'll keep it for something else. Buns. 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 All of that for nothing. No, where am I putting these? Here. The survival... Yeah, it's this one. Oh my lord. So basically that's a starter seal. I don't plan on starting a new character. So... like ever. Darn. I still have it in me to do some more stuff. Just debating on how we make that kind of simple and fast. Running low on those. Greater masterworking, those are both pretty good. And what I mean by that is usable. Let's see if we can get a Forgotten Wisdom for next time we play. Go up first trying. I don't know why that tribute in particular is salvageable. Talisman items, maybe it's not worth it. In general. Alright, let's go farm Marshawn for like 10 minutes. Probably. I didn't pop my stealth for so long.
I stay here.
Dude, the shadows do nothing. What's the point of that? Just to refresh concealment? I don't have my... Oh my god, why is my imbuement on cooldown? What the hell? How does that even happen? What am I doing wrong? Damage over time. Oh, that's pretty good. I was gonna say damage over time cold is really funny though. Deaths. Vein. Poison crit. Yo. Does it clear the poison damage? Like, every time it goes into the 3 phases, it looks like it clears all the poison. We're getting pretty stuffed already. I really don't need Forgotten Souls right now, so maybe I turn off. I don't know. Turn off the non-ancestral uniques. I should be. Let's do that for a little bit. Should I turn off this one, right? Just to show uniques. The mythic uniques are always ancestral, so we disable this. That's the one. Which we're probably fine with. And I only really need pants. Just gonna get cluttery. I think I need to adjust some of the stuff with the loot filter at this point. We're just getting bad loot. Hate to say it. Only with one of those shots. Ooh. Please bring me all the way. Please bring me all the way. I thought it was unstoppable. Why did it knock me down? Unfortunately, only one portal. And we have to come back. It's gotta be a bra moment for me, to be honest. Oh man, I know I'm not gonna sleep well, and
My skill is unmatched. You'll see.
I've already like been calling places and applying to different jobs up the wazoo. Just no one ever hires. I'm actually rotting. I don't need those blues. I keep that not ticked off of the loot filter because when I'm chasing unique and I have more resources, I usually do want blues, right? I think we'll do it until we get one more Nemesis layer and then I'm out. Oops, all buns. Life on kill healing received. Bro. Could you imagine how good that would have been if it wasn't bad? What a silly thing to say. I don't think we're gonna do our rolling of the conversions today. Damn. I think we need to put these in. They need to go in here. Damn. Guess we're gonna put them in here for now. I wonder, does the cold imbuement use the same charms? Probably, right? I don't know if it's... Yeah, because you're probably just gaining more damage with the ultimate spam stitch. You're only doing it for the bonus damage, which is crazy. All of this just to reset concealment a bunch of times. You know what I mean? Which seems really silly.
Mainland TV to break another's work.
Oh man. It's hitting me. First try. Okay. I did say we were gonna go until I get another Nemesis layer. But we got it first try. That's funny. If it's like a single Nemesis layer, I think I'll keep going, but if it's a greater and a greater, then we'll end it. Damn, only one portal again. Never lucky. Please be the sword that I need. Damn it. Freaking Doombringers. That is so buns. Oh yeah, we can't leave dungeon from there. so buns. I need more. I'll be honest. Do need more. That's getting scrapped.
Ah, a war plenty worth keeping.
Why do I have that in my... Oh my, I can't reset it. Stupid Nemesis Slayer. I was gonna say, why do I have the booties from the Shield of Retribution Pally build? Done that 100x? Did what? Do what? Can you pray for me so I can get a greater Nemesis Slayer, please? The end of the run, it never ends. Until we get gem strength on all of our weapons. Does thouest understand? And Tybbalts. And Tybbalts. Did you braid it 8? Wow. I don't think we need amulets anymore, I'll be honest. Oh, that wind-up time. That wind-up time. What's Brage? Why are you re-braging? We love those Raider layer boss keys. How many do we have? 27. Holy moly. Are we gonna farm more red sermons on our pally? Which is the only thing our pally does nowadays. Big frog guy praying? Oh. Is that, what is it? What's it called? That has all the extra emotes for Twitch. TV, yeah. My YouTube chat just disconnected, but I'm seeing the YouTube's fine, right? Yeah, what the hell? Ah, it bugged. There's no Belial here. What you mean? What you mean? I hate that. What a buzzkill. Belial is truly the great deceiver. Why is my YouTube chat having connection issues? I can see the stream is fine on YouTube, but the chat keeps saying disconnected and reconnected. The internet calls him Pepe. Really? That's crazy. You jest. Does thouest jest? Well, we just want to pant. Oh, okay. Thought it bugged and Belial forgot to show his face again. Why do I have so much strength and hits? What? Where's my imbuements? What did I do? Did I press it on accident? That was crazy. horns do I have left? I only have 2 left. Holy moly. How am I running out of layer keys? I feel like one of the best ways to get keys is like, what's it called? The den. They always have the keys, the boss key chest. Dude, we got a lot of eagle horns we can roll. Alright, one more. I ran out of imbuement for some reason again. I'm being silly. Not a single nemesis. Your prayers did not work. We didn't even get a single nemesis, not even a greater. Alright, unfortunately I gotta go to bed. Even though I like ramped up having fun. Genuinely. I will proceed to freak. Alright, let's do our little cleanup. I'll have to check all these bows tomorrow. That's a lot of bows we gotta go through. I'm next to a big boy. Who left? Was it a person in the world? Like, were they massive? Look at these guys' meek Paragon levels. I'm like fully whipped and employed and whipped employed, you know what I mean? And I'm 270. This guy has more than me, 279. Alright. Did we actually get this aspect upped? Say. I don't remember what it is. It's shadow.
You serious?
Yeah. It's at 59? Bro. We're 1% off of max. Damn. I can't do it. I have to be patient until we get max. I'm not going to transfigure it until it's maximum. Okay? 1% matters.
You know where to find me.
Buns. Oh, excuse me. I can't believe we've done all of the battle pass except this one thing. Is there a Legion fight going on right now? Nah. 9 minute. Okay, we're gonna hang out for 9 minutes. New plan. Change of plans. Let's go fish over here for 9 minutes. Time to make friends outside the boss ring. You think people are really AFK outside the boss ring? I was just gonna fish. I don't remember where the fishing spot here was. Just over here, right? Isn't there a river somewhere? Maybe it was down. They don't have anything better to do until they hit the boss. They could be fishing. The world is kind of fun to explore, but I've just explored it a million times. Here it is. Ice fishing. What being chilly. It flops on the ground. That's silly. A rusty cowbell? Is that a secret? Is that a secret? You know what I'm saying? I know there's an actual cow level. I just don't know how to get into it. Yo! Why was he like invincible? Yeah, people did figure it out, and they've been adding more to it every update, I think. An engagement ring. Holy moly. This is like prophecy, I don't know. You know what I mean? Prophetic? Am I gonna get married and have a farm or something? Am I marrying a cow? You gotta remind me, and whenever that goes off. 6 minutes. We've already been fishing for 3? There is a cow realm, and it has its own like super unique item. I saw a video about it. And the unique item gives you buffs for each day of the week or something. And then you also get an emote. That makes you moo. Yeah, and I think that the way you get there is like super complicated. Which is actually pretty cool. If there was going to be like a super secret cow level, I'd want it to be complicated and involve the like environment and the world and the lore, you know, instead of being something you just farm for or something. Because stuff like that makes the world feel like a world. And honestly, that's what this game needs more of. Is there a legendary fish that it dropped? Is that a ring? Dropped the legendary ring? Alright, what are we at? 5 minutes. Let's head there. Let's take the scenic route. I guess we're gonna go through the city though. But why is my chest thing? It's a day of the week puzzle? No. That's what the unique is. The puzzle is like super long secret quest. You have to do weird emotes and bring weird items to certain locations and all this other stuff. I don't know every detail. I remember there was a lot of secrets when the game came out about it, but it kind of had dead ends. And then there were more dead ends and there were more dead ends, but it kept progressing. But last thing I know, there was actually a cow boss and stuff. Whenever they added that. You hit the gritty on the cow and the cow gives you a purple scissor. Yep. That's exactly it. The McGriddle on the cow. Let's inspect these guys. Cooldown reduction. Indestructible. Yikes. Ooh, he got gem strength on this one. Damn. That's pretty big. Rich or item quality. I don't know what's that. Item quality. Item quality. Damn. Oh, he has the wings I want. Let's message him. What is it? Draconis? Why can't I chat? Why can't I just freaking whisper him? Like, why did, if I chat? That's ridiculous. It's annoying. Those are the wings I want, but you can only get them in the season 11 freaking battle pass thingy. You'll never get them ever again. I did /W and it didn't pull up any names. Oh, was that his name? Super Mage? Yo, Pookie Bear, love the wings. Circle him so he knows you messaged. Oh, who up horsing around? Holy moly. Does everyone have Subo? Look at, there's 4 Subos right here. That's crazy. He just didn't respond. Oh, he took an hour to type thanks, but wrong. Give him a smiley face. Alright. Ah! Help him. Free my boy. Free my... Wow, thank you. You actually did it. Isn't there, like, cool emotes? Can't save them all. Let's get our cool emotes. Mocking Flill. Okay. Target practice. Repose. Die. Dagger trap. More. Creeping hollows. Instead of sorry. And then the wings. Maybe the dagger one sucks. I don't remember what some of these are.
I couldn't save them.
Okay, that's so funny actually. Instead of reviving somebody, you know. Wow. What being exhilarated. Did it drop a purple? It did. Kind of a poopy purple. A poopy. Alright. Let's get out of here. It's enough screwing around for some bonus quality time, I guess. Not bad.
It is done.
Legs. Rings. What? Alright, you vote. A or B? A or B? Cast your votes now. Tibbies? Or not Tibbies? I doubt we'll get Tibbies. Probably better to do B anyways. Alright, no votes have been cast. We're doing B. I wanted them equally. I just don't trust it to ever drop me a unique. So, this is probably better to do it this way. All of those sucked. Oh! Aw. Finally an upgrade and it wasn't what we needed. What do we do with all these fish?
Oh, look what the tide washed up.
Oh my lord. I think we just sell them. Let's keep our wedding ring. It makes me feel safe. Both of those make me feel safe. Oh, I just sold those? My bad. That's really funny. What am I doing? Transferring these. And these. And getting rid of those. And then we're out.
This should be
I don't know why I have
interesting.
it in me right now that I was just having fun. It feels like actual blue balling occurring right now. What's an oh no is Ryan? What is that? Purple?
Something else in mind?
Purple? Hmm. Double legendary? Let's go. Straight down the middle.
That settles it.
That's what we're doing next time. Everything's all cleaned up. I have so many amethysts that I'm never gonna use. Ever. It's never gonna happen. It was another player. I don't even pay. I somehow like block these guys out, to be honest. Mythic boots. Is spinning. Sanctuary's assassin. Boring. Legendary ooze is kind of cool. How many gem strengths does he have? None. It's crazy how all barbarians are the same, you know? They all the same. You can get attack speed on your chest? That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. Thanks for hanging, goobies. I'll be back tomorrow with some more misery and some more enjoyment. Probably gonna be doing the same thing because I'm just having fun. Otherwise, we'd be finishing up Zero Parades. I couldn't remember the name. Our favorite little communist game. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thanks for being here. 7 p.m. tomorrow. MST. Bye-bye.
what happens when life breaks down. God himself puts his arms around you